Rockets football was on the road to end the regular season on Friday, October 28th. They would be up against a struggling Framingham team who only had one win on the season. After surprising a lot of people with their performance against Walpole the week prior, despite the loss, this was a great opportunity for Needham to grab their third win and head into consolation matchups on a high note. Then that's exactly what they did. So let's take a look. Starting off halfway through the first quarter, Ben Chapman hands off to Aiden Williams, and the sophomore finds some room, breaks a tackle, picks up a 20-yard gain into Flyers territory. Now a 2nd and 10, Chapman rolling to his left, finds his brother Spencer Chapman open. He takes a couple men down with him inside the 15. After a penalty that would set up 1st and 5, Chapman in the shotgun connects to Jace Hannigan, and he forces his way into the end zone, so Needham takes a 7-0 lead. Heading now into the second quarter, Rockets again in Framingham territory. Chapman steps back, has time, look into the end zone, and it is caught by Will Sullivan for another touchdown. A 30-yard completion puts Needham up 14-0. The half now coming to a close. Flyers, though, would butcher the snap for the punt. He's forced to run, but he does not get far. Needham would be knocking on the door again. And that would lead to this field goal attempt by Dante Verano, and it is good from 23, his first field goal of the season, and it puts Needham up 17 at the half. Picking things up now late in the third, handoff again to Williams, and again he's able to find some room, jumps over the defense to the 40-yard line. 20 seconds now left to go in the third, and another handoff to Williams. He's having a big night. He takes it to the 1-yard line to set up a 1st and goal. And that's how we would start the fourth quarter. Guess who they would go to? Yeah, it's Williams again. This time punches his way into the end zone for the 24-0 lead. Framingham would avoid the shutout, though. Their quarterback, Mathis Silva, escapes pressure right here. Finding time, he would launch one deep. It would be caught by Yendel Cora right here, who avoids a man and takes it all the way to the house to get the Flyers on the board. And then with 7 seconds left, Silva would just take it himself, runs in another touchdown as time expires, and that would end it. Needham wins their last regular season game 24-14 over the Flyers and finish at 3-5. The Rockets will play at home for a consolation matchup against Quincy on Friday, November 4th at 6 p.m. Almost every single team clinched a spot in this year's state tournament. It all kicks off with a slew of games this weekend, so let's get into it. Field hockey claimed the 12th seed this year and will host a first-round matchup with Algonquin at DeFazio Field on Friday, November 4th at 4:30 p.m. They are not the only ones in action that day, as defending two-time champs girls volleyball, the 10th seed this year, will host Boston Latin, who they've knocked out of playoffs 2 years running, in the gym at 5 p.m. The Rockets will be even busier on Sunday, November 6th, with 3 teams in action. Girls swim and dive will be taking a trip up to WPI to compete in the South Sectional starting at 9 a.m. Then later on, boys and girls soccer will have a home-and-home doubleheader at Memorial Field. The boys, who are the #1 overall seed in Division I, will host the winner of Barnstable and Everett at 3 p.m. If you can make it out to the Hill, make sure to stick around after that for the game following the girls, who claim the 11th seed, will host Bay State Conference rival Weymouth right after at 5 p.m. To keep updated with each playoff bracket, you can head over to miaa.ezstream.com.